morning, everyone. Brandon with Fernfield Farms here. Another day at the homestead with the power out. So the ice that went through yesterday when we went and saw the chickens, it has finally affected the trees around here, and now we're without power. So they're saying it'll be a couple days. Thankfully, I got a generator last year, so I'm downstairs trying to hook it up in the dark. And I remembered, hey, I have this really cool new light from Metabo. So just wanted to talk to you about that a little bit. I am switching over the interlock on my breakers here and using that light, so I thought I'd show you guys. So there it is. It is 18 volts, uses the same battery as the impact, the 18 volt impact that I've got. Slides right in there, and the run time on this thing is insane. I don't remember exactly, but I could leave it on all day, and it would stay on. So it claims that it can do, like, I think it's like 17 hours or something like that on low. So that's high and that's low. Not a big difference, but it claims that it can do like 17 hours. If you want to test that, I mean, I guess you could, but are you ever going to use it that long? No. Let's be honest. You're going to use it for a little bit at a time, most of the time. Even when you're working on a car or something, you're not going to be using it that much. So you guys could probably hear the furnace running in the background now. My family is thankful for that. But there's the interlock that I switched over, and I just thought I'll take this opportunity to show off the light a little bit. I'll get in some better lighting here now that I can turn the lights on and show you guys it when it's off. Here it is, everyone. Again, 18 volts. Your batteries, of course, have the indicator there. And I'm one down on this, and I have used this quite a few times, actually, just running in the dark last night and out to the shed. I've used it to check on the chicken coop. Very, very handy. It doesn't seem like you'd be like, oh, it's just a flashlight. But the handle, the button's right here. So when you go to pick it up, not only does it just stand up, which is nice, but when you go to pick it up, it just makes sense. Like, it feels good in your hand. It's got this hook here, which you might have seen I had hooked up to the electrical box when I was switching over the interlock kit. But that does hide down in there. It's just, I like how they did this. So it's bright, but if you look at it, it's not going to blind you. It's kind of muted in this plastic, which is really cool. I'm not sure I can get it to focus. There you go. You see all the LEDs in there. There's a bunch of them. But what's nice is, you don't have to just lay it down somewhere. It actually stands up, which I like, just for lots of different things. Just you're setting it on the table when the power's out, if you don't have a generator running. So very, very cool. Just a simple tool, but I think I'll find that I use it a lot more than I thought I would. Plus, it kind of feels like a lightsaber when you hold it. So that's fun too. Not that that really means anything as far as tools go, but I never thought I'd really like a light that runs off a big battery like this. Oh, I'll just keep using my little, Walmart Ozark Trail flashlights. But we camp a lot, and this is gonna be great, especially with that hook. Or when I'm going fishing at night, I can throw it in the boat. It's gonna be very, very handy. And with such a long run time, I mean, you could use it, and then recharge it in, like an hour, I think, or even less than that. These batteries charge so fast, and you're good to go for another 17 hours. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't use it on high, hardly ever. With that low setting, it will just run. Excuse me here. It will just run and run and run. So really cool, guys. I check one out if you're looking for a battery operated light, and of course, if you already have the impact. Feel free to check it out, and again, you can run the bigger batteries in these, which is super slick. So I'm going to try to show switching this one-handed here. So there's my big battery that I use with my saw and the grinder. That fits in there. There you go. So again, whatever battery you got running around in this multi-volt lineup, hook it up. There's your light. Another thing I've been using this flashlight for is working here on my bass boat. So got some ignition stuff going on. It was that way when I bought it. So you can see here, I'm under my boat cover because it's still winter and I don't want to take it off. You can see, sticking that light down in there, you can see all the wires you need to see. You know, it lights it right up, and with the way it sits on the battery, it's so nice. You could just move it around to where you need to. Very handy, guys. Seriously, check it out. The way that they have designed that to stand up like that is just fantastic. So, yeah, under the cover here on the bass boat, and working on it a little bit today. Hopefully we'll have some videos with this bad boy out. It's brand new to me. Just got it about a month ago, so very excited about that. Gotta love the stuff you do to get ready for fishing. Nothing like crawling under a bass boat cover and messing with electronics. Now if you're working on something, this is going to be really handy how it sends light in every direction. Is it your best walking down the driveway in the dark flashlight? Probably not, but it's a tool. It's made for working on stuff, not necessarily for walking down the driveway. Alright guys, so this is kind of my boat slash junk storage till spring cleanup area, and it's right here by my shed. And you can see how this is where this light shines. It's sending light everywhere. You know, so if you're out here working at night or something, you can hook it on a hook and you got good light. It's definitely has its place. Like I said, it's not like your headlamps or your flashlights that are sending the light everywhere. You know, this is a lantern. It's made to bounce the light off of stuff, give you a better view of where you're at. Like if we're working on the boat here at night or something, hey, you know, say I need to change that wheel. Nice light up high, not gonna knock it over. So really cool flashlight. Well, not flashlight, like I just said. Really cool lantern. And it definitely is going to be used around here. Like I said, I use it like a flashlight sometimes. But it's lightweight. It lasts forever as far as the battery life. Super nice. And super bright. It's not very expensive. I think it's without the battery. And while that might seem like a fair amount to some of you, I think it's probably worth it because it is so handy. I've used it so many times today because it's just easier to grab and go than a lot of other things. And you're gonna probably want to pick one of these up. I never thought I'd say that, honestly. I've seen it, you know, around and thought I'm not gonna really use that. But now that I have one, it's like, why didn't I get one of these before? So, very cool, guys. Check it out. The Metabo 18-volt lantern, it's called. Not a flashlight, it's called a lantern. And that makes sense because it stands up like a lantern. So, very cool. Check it out. And let me know what you think. Thank you.